listening to the Daily Yogi podcast. Every weekday, I'll share timeless yogi wisdom in bite-sized relatable lessons you can apply immediately to help you expand your perspective on life. The human body can survive 3 weeks without food, 3 days without water, but only 3 minutes without air. Yet most of us will go our entire lives without experiencing true oxygen desperation, that primal moment when every thought, every desire, every fragment of consciousness collapses into a single burning need. Unless, of course, your spiritual teacher decides to drown you. I first heard this story from one of my many yoga teachers. The story goes, a young Hindu student, cocky about his spiritual progress, kept pestering his guru for advanced teachings. The guru's response was simple. He held the boy underwater until panic replaced pride. The seconds stretched into an eternity as the student thrashed beneath the surface, his carefully constructed spiritual identity dissolving in the face of biological imperative. When he finally emerged, gulping for air with animal desperation, the guru asked, "What were you thinking about down there? Your meditation practice, your spiritual achievements, or just your next breath?" The story is usually told as a lesson about spiritual devotion, how we should desire enlightenment as desperately as we desire air when drowning. But I've always wondered if we're missing something deeper. In fact, I suspect this common interpretation gets it exactly backwards. Perhaps the real insight isn't about desire at all, but about its opposite. In that moment underwater, the student wasn't performing devotion or trying to be spiritual. He wasn't trying to be anything. He was simply, purely experiencing his own existence. No pretense, no spiritual materialism, no self-image to maintain. Just raw, undiluted being. Maybe that's the real advanced teaching, that our desperate striving for spiritual achievement, like that student's initial pride, often keeps us on the surface of things. Sometimes we need to be pulled under to drown our pretenses before we can finally come up for air. Thank you for listening. If you found value in today's episode, rate the show or share with a friend. And remember, take this reflection into the silence, and I'll see you next time.